Yo, what's going on, guys? Cordy here. We got the end of the month patch notes. We got Marty going to be coming out. We've already had a gameplay of Marty. If you guys haven't seen that yet, go to check out my YouTube channel. I have some gameplay of them showing off Marty. And then we got 3 new skins coming out. We're only getting like really one new one. So Marty's going to have like a rare skin, and then she has her mastery skin. Mastery skin looks really good. Again, I showed it off in like one of my videos. The skin looks really, really good in game. And then the other one that we're going to be getting is a Sevarog skin. This looks super good. This is the new Sevarog skin. Man, it looks so freaking good. We finally get a Sevarog skin. But yeah, this one looks super good. But yeah, so only one new skin for this patch, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping we were going to get more skins, but we only got one skin this patch. We got Xena is going to be on sale with the collaboration with Marty coming in. So Xena is going to be on sale. For hero balance changes. So we have just a little bit. First, going into the nerfs, we have hero balance change for Richter. So the deadly chain whip, we're decreasing the cooldown 12 to 7, 11 to 7 now, decreasing the mana. Okay, so that's a buff. Increase the silence duration of the Q skill, so increase the duration of that. That's a buff. Decreasing the base damage. Okay. The electric storm, his AoE ability, decreasing the base damage on that, decreasing the scaling on it, the magical scaling, decreasing the base damage on that. Magical scaling on that, but increasing the stun duration on his ultimate, so increasing that after 2 seconds now. And then looks like kind of adjusting the ultimate, increasing it a little bit, so kind of like a little bit of mix of nerf and buff as well. Nerfing his damage side pretty much, but giving him like longer duration on the silence, which is really good, giving him a longer duration on the stun, which is really, really good. Morgish getting another nerf, really crazy. So the right click, damage decreasing, and the scaling is going to be 1 to now it's going to be 88%. The E skill, the dash, adjusts the cooldown 60 to 14, now it's 80 to 16. And then the ultimate, decreasing the scaling on the ultimate from 155% to now 145%. So Morgan getting another round of nerfs. That's kind of crazy. And then Aurora, the ultimate ability, the damage dealt to Tions and monsters have been adjusted to match the damage dealt to heroes. Okay. Yin. So Yin was getting a nerf. So before she's only getting a nerf on her E skill, so nothing else. But before there was no damage reduction, now there is going to be damage reduction every time an enemy is hit. I think the main things they said here, it was lifesteal. You get a lot of lifesteal whenever you hit multiple hits, and then kind of like helping with clearing the wave. That is kind of like the main change. She's still going to be a really good character. I think there's a little bit of overreaction on that nerf. She's still going to be really solid. We'll see. I'll play her and we'll see. I'm really close to getting her mastered, so we'll see about that. Okay, the next up we have, so that's it for the heroes. Next, we're gonna get items. We're getting some new items, and then we're getting some buffs or changes to some items. So item reworks. First up is gonna be ghost axe. Before it was doing damage 40% for 4 seconds each time. Now it's gonna be 40% for 3 seconds. The decreased healing, but you're gonna deal 10% bonus damage when attacking the target with decreased healing. It's gonna give you that anti-heal, and it's gonna give you more damage whenever you're dealing damage to people who have decreased healing. Blue heart, grants a shield that blocks a single attack. Increases the hero's magical power by 15% when the shield is on. 50-second cooldown. This could be really good. If you keep your range, try not to lose your shield, but you keep your range. 15% just bonus damage. That's pretty good. I'm definitely gonna look into playing that one. Short of decay, the anti-crit item for ADCs. So before it was 15% for 4 seconds each time you hit, and it'd stack up 3 times. Now it's gonna be just a flat 40% for 3 seconds whenever you're doing damage. So you don't need to stack it anymore. It's instant whenever you hit somebody. Next up we got this mini Emotes. This is the slow item. So now whenever you slow somebody, you're gonna deal 10% bonus damage to the slow enemy. That makes mini Emotes a little bit better. They've been kind of buffing this item every now and then, but this actually makes it really good. There's a lot of characters who have slow in their kits. So adding mini Emotes on top of that, you're just going to do 10% bonus damage whenever you use an ability on somebody. So like a really good example is like, think Gadget ult. Whenever you do like a really good Gadget ult, they're slowing while you're in there, you're going to be doing 10% more damage on that ultimate. So this item actually could be viable on some like slow kits for characters. Next up we have item balance changes. Artificial gravity inductor, physical defense and magical defense now also increases when hit by Tions and monsters at 9 stacks. Interesting. So if a player was attacked by a Tion or monster while at 9 stacks and then received 10 stacks after the hit, the hero's physical defense and magical defense increase effect wouldn't be applied. We fixed an issue that is so that the effect will be applied even if you hit reach 10 stacks, getting hit by TI. Okay, I guess a different combination for the Sierra goggles, kind of like a buff, I guess. You can get the percent pin item online sooner. Okay, now so some new items. This is the spicy part of the patch. We got Marty, that's definitely spicy, but this is the spicy part of the patch. For all the people that really hated shields in the game, we're gonna have, these are gonna be some anti-shield items. So shield shredder, stats, 60 power, 15 flat pin, dealing damage to the enemy hero, decreases the effectiveness of their shield by 30% for 3 seconds. Additionally, deals bonus damage equal to 40% of the hero's physical power to the target with the shield. 60 power, 15 flat pin, and then you're gonna do 40% of the hero's physical power to the target with the shield. Damn, that's really strong. Next up, we got hunting instincts. This was kind of interesting as well. So you get 50 power, 15 flat pin, 10 CDR. Upon defeating an enemy hero, grants a shield that absorbs 290 to 460 damage for 25 seconds. Increases the hero's physical power by 15% and movement speed by 7% while the shield lasts. So if you're gonna get a kill in a team fight, you get a shield and then you just do 15% more damage. You're running around the team fight a little bit more because you're faster, and you do 15% more damage while the shield lasts. So that's pretty cool. So the next up is gonna be Blood Offering. This is gonna be for like your mages. I think this is gonna be a really, really good mage item. Blood Offering. So you get 100 power, you get 10 CDR, you get 2% movement speed. That's the base stats. Whenever you gain 1 sacrifice stack upon defeating a Tion, and 6 sacrifice stacks upon defeating an enemy hero. So whenever you kill Tions, you get a stack. Whenever you kill a hero, you get max stacks. Increase the hero's magical power by 7 and movement speed 1.5 per stack. This stack lasts 20 seconds and can stack up to 6 times. You can roam around the map, you can get in a team fight. If you get another kill, if you get a kill on an enemy, it's gonna restack it all again. So this is gonna be kind of insane. I'm curious to try this item out. Characters with like really good clear, who can just clear the way like pretty much instantly, and like make a rotation, move around the map, because you're getting more movement speed already, and they're gonna giving more movement speed per stack, so you can get a kill and just kind of like roam around the map really quickly, and yeah, you just have like so much power with this item. It's gonna be really interesting to see that one. Okay, next up we got Shockwave Generator. Stats: magical defense 35, 600 health, 10 CDR. When health is 30% or lower, deals 200 magical damage to all nearby enemies and stuns for 2 seconds. 100-second cooldown. So whenever your health gets low, you just get a big AoE stun. Could be a stun for 2 seconds. If you're a big frontliner, you jump in and you're getting focused by the back line, and you get below that threshold, you just get an AoE 2-second stun. Yeah, that might be pretty huge. And then the new item that's coming to the game, this is gonna be for your supports. This is Unfair Trade. Stats: you get 45 magical power. You're gonna get 3 mana regen, 10 CDR, 5% movement speed. The passive on this: decrease the nearby enemy heroes healing and shield by 30%, and increase the ally heroes received all health and recovery and shield effects by 20%. So you're decreasing your anti-healing and anti-shielding for 30%, but you're also increasing your own healing and shielding by 20%. So it's gonna be a really good item to counter the enemy, but also helping yourself getting the health recovery and shield. Now that's gonna be a pretty interesting item to see as well. And then next up, so those are all the new items we got. Next up we have is gonna be the Karma balance changes. There's only a couple here. Karma balance change. We got Demo. Demo's gonna be getting. It's like a buff and a nerf. I don't know why they do this. Kind of dumb. They should have just did it something else. But they're increasing the defense and the slow by 5% more, so it's gonna be 60% now. But it's gonna last for 3 seconds, and it's a 190-second cooldown. So it's kind of like they buffed it, but then they also nerfed it again. Really weird. I wish they would have just like made it 3 seconds and then go from there. I don't like the buff / nerf on items. Next up is gonna be Weakened. Kind of the same thing here. They're increasing the attack speed, physical power. They're increasing by 10%, but lowering it by 2 seconds, and decreasing by 10 seconds on the overall usage. That's gonna be Weakened. And the next up is gonna be Purge. Purge is gonna get a little buff. They're gonna decreasing the cooldown by 160 to 160, so you can have it up more frequently. Okay, so those are the karmas. And the next list that we got here is system added and improved. So we're gonna get the legendary skins. They're gonna get some animations and background music. We got the steel one. We have the Gideon one. Like I already showed off these. If you guys haven't yet, definitely go look at my videos. I showed off these like kind of the intros and like their back animations and stuff like that. We got the emote system being added, so we're gonna be getting new emotes, but also we're gonna get they're calling it emotions. 20 emotions have been added. 10 emotions are free, and the remaining 10 emotions can be purchased with Renar. So we're gonna have emojis where you toss up the emoji, like the sticker or whatever. We're gonna have emotions or emotes where your character is like visibly doing something, right? So you're visibly doing something for your character. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward for doing that. I'm curious how much they're gonna be, or how much it's gonna be for Renar or for Kima. So it's kind of cool. I'm looking forward to that. And then the last couple of things, at the end of the competitive season reward, Bellica. So we all should be getting the Bellica. If you reached gold or higher in ranked, you should be getting a Bellica skin. And then the next skin is going to be this Rampage skin. Looks freaking sick. The competitive season 3 reward is going to start now, whenever this update goes live, up until the official launch in 2024, TBA. And then a couple things. So the item preset count changes. So before we hit the item presets, when you make builds and stuff like that, it was 5, now it's gonna be 10, so that's pretty cool. Change the player name, so no longer Scylla, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Now it's gonna be just player 1 through 5. A couple things. The in-game core is gonna be different. We got the new song by Maeve. That's gonna be in the background music. Skill guide videos will be added to the lobby hero info. So okay, so we're gonna have like we're gonna have videos in game now. That's pretty cool. For our skill only, for the ultimates only, the skill would be instantly canceled without applying a cooldown if the target disappears. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That is it for the patch, man. Not a very big patch. There's some cool things that they're adding. We got some new items. We got some item reworks. Our buffs changes. We got some nerfs, a few nerfs. And we have Marty coming out. I'll definitely be getting some gameplay of Marty, man. She looks super fun. I'll make sure to get some games out and put like a little video out of a build of her. So make sure you guys stick around for that. But everyone take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.